Hi, welcome back. So this week we're going to go over the gastrointestinal system, also known as GI system, also known as the digestive system. So the functions of the system, there are many functions, and the first one is ingestion, which is simply like the process of eating, like ingesting food. And the second is propulsion, which is when your food moves along your digestive tract. So it's like moving through, the food is being propelled into your lower bowels. There's secretion, where digestive enzymes and other substances are released to break down your food further so that all the nutrients can be like sucked out, which is absorption, um, which is like the movement of molecules of food from the tract into your blood and lymphatic vessels. So like the nutrients and minerals that your body needs will be absorbed into your blood and lymphatic vessels from your intestines. There is defecation, which is eliminating the undigested material. So like the unwanted stuff that your body does not need gets defecated. And then there are many like commensal microbes that are contained within your GI tract. And your GI tract is like basically just like this pathway through your body where food goes. Yeah. So it's composed of your mouth, which is your oral cavity up at the top, your esophagus, which is that long tube, your stomach, your small intestine and large intestine, and then your rectum, and then your anus. So your GI tract is also responsible to maintain immune homeostasis. So if you remember when we were discussing the immune system, this is where like many helpful bacteria live in your GI tract. So now we can talk about the aerodigestive pathway and the organs that are in it. They're in the respiratory tract and the upper digestive tract, which is your pharynx, your larynx. So like your pharynx is your throat, your larynx is your voice box, your trachea, the bronchi, lungs, mouth, teeth, tongue, your esophagus. So like the upper stuff before your stomach happens. And this is helpful for breathing and swallowing. And they work together to protect your airway while eating and drinking. And like your epiglottis is like that flap of fat, which like opens and closes to let food in, go down to your esophagus so it doesn't get into your lungs. So like the epiglottis is like that filter. So you also have your midgut, and this is your distal half, so like the back half of your duodenum. There you have your jejunum, your ileum and cecum, and then you have the ascending colon and the proximal half of the transverse colon. So like basically it's this yellow part right here in your body. And its functions is that it's like the first tissue that deals with your incoming food. And since it's like the first one, it creates most of those digestive enzymes because it's the first place where food really begins to digest. So your midgut, like from the previous side, like this is all your midgut, if like so that you can visualize it. And then your hindgut, which is like the further down portion, and it's your like distal third of the transverse colon. So like it's the back third of your transverse colon. And like when you say like transverse colon, like they're just talking about your large intestine, which is like it's just like separated out and called like transverse colon, descending colon, ascending colon, like all that. So it has the splenic flexure, which is like if there was a spleen here, like that's where your spleen it would like go around your spleen, so that's why it's called splenic flexure. And it also has your descending colon, your sigmoid colon, and your colon and your rectum. So just like this like downward part. And its functions are homeostasis, and it's absorbing like water and salt from the waste products. So that is its point purpose. So that is it for the digestive system or gastrointestinal system. It's really just separated into like your foregut, midgut, and hindgut, which is just like the aerodigestive pathway, the small intestine, and a little bit of the large intestine, and then the rest of the large intestine, and then your rectum. So this is like really where food travels. So it like goes down into your stomach, like you're in your esophagus, goes into your stomach, travels through the small intestine, all through here, like your nutrients are being absorbed and the digestive enzymes are working. And then it goes into your midgut, and then your ascending colon, all the way down, while nutrients are getting absorbed and water is getting absorbed, and then all the waste product comes out end. So that is it for today, and I hope you learned something. Thank you.